is Dean's age, has short hair and a sensible duffel coat. He loosens the collapsed man's tie and peers into his eyes. "I say, my name's Hopkins. I'm a doctor. Not if you understand me, sir." The man grimaces, gasps, and manages to nod once. "Good." Hopkins turns to Dean. "Is the gentleman your father?" "No, I never seen him till now. His chest hurts," he said. "Chest, is it?" Hopkins removes a glove and presses his hand against a vein in the man's neck. "Highly arrhythmic. Sir, I believe you're having a heart attack." The man's eyes widen. Fresh pain scrunches them up. "The cafe's got a phone," says Dean. "I'll call 999. "It'll never arrive in time," says Hopkins. "The traffic's blue bloody murder on Charing Cross Road. Do you happen to know Frith Street?" "Yeah, I do. And there's a clinic up by Soho Square." "Exactly. Run there as fast as you can. Tell them a chap's having a heart attack outside the tobacconist on Denmark Street, and that Dr. Hopkins needs a stretcher team pronto. Got all that?" "Hopkins, Denmark Street, stretcher." "Got it? Good man. I'll stay here to administer first aid. Now run like the bloody clappers. This poor devil's depending on you." Dean jogs across Charing Cross Road into Manette Street, past Foyle's bookshop, and through the short alley under the Pillars of Hercules pub. His body has forgotten the pain of his fall just now. He passes dustmen tipping bins into a rubbish van on Greek Street, pounds up the middle of the road to Soho Square, where he scares a pool of pigeons into flight, nearly loses his footing a second time as he turns the corner onto Frith Street, and bounds up the steps of the clinic and into a reception area where a porter is reading the Daily Mirror. "Donald Campbell dead," declares the front page. Dean gasps out his message. "Dr. Hopkins sent me. A heart attack on Denmark Street. Needs a stretcher team on the double." The porter lowers the newspaper. Flakes of pastry cling to his moustache. He looks unconcerned. "A man's dying," states Dean. "Didn't you hear me?" "Course I did. You're shouting in my face." "Then send help. You're a bloody hospital, aren't you?" The porter snorts inwards, deep and hard. "Withdraw a hefty sum of money from a bank prior to your encounter with this Dr. Hopkins, did you?" "Yeah, 50 quid. So?" The porter flicks crumbs off his lapel. "Still in possession of that money, are you, son?" "It's here." Dean reaches into his coat for his bank book. It's not there. "It must be." He tries his other pockets. A trolley squeaks by. A kid's bawling his eyes out. "Shit! I must have dropped it on the way over." "Sorry, son. You've been hustled." Dean remembers the man falling against his chest. No, it was a real heart attack. He could hardly stand up." He checks his pockets again. The money's still missing. "It's cold comfort," says the porter. "But you're our fifth since November. Word's got round. Every hospital and clinic in central London has stopped sending stretchers for anyone called Hopkins. It's a wild goose chase. There's never anyone there." "But they—" Dean feels nauseous. "But they—" "Are you about to say they didn't look like pickpockets?" Dean was. "How could he have known I had money on me?" "What would you do if you were going fishing for a nice fat wallet?" Dean thinks. The bank. They watched me make the withdrawal. Then they followed me. The porter takes a bite of sausage roll. "Hole in one, Sherlock." "But most of that money was to pay for my base, and—" Dean remembers Mrs. Nevitt. "Oh, shit! The rest was my rent. How do I pay my rent?" "You could file a report at the cop shop, but don't hold your breath. For the old bill, Soho's surrounded by signs saying, 'Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.' My landlady's a bloody nut."